My name's Musimenta Benedict. I'm a farmer, poultry farmer from Kawale district. I'm 49 years old. I studied business administration. We as a family, we basically do poultry and dairy farm, and we also plant food for our consumption, home consumption. We have vegetables around. The main project we do is poultry and dairy. The rest are just supplementing for the family income and the family food. Me and my husband, we are bosses here. We share roles. Like for poultry, I'm the boss here, but he knows everything that we do here. So if we go to dairy, he's the boss. We started in 1999. At the time we got that disaster, we had reached at 8,000. It is a registered business. It is called Odo Farm. No, it's also like a company because we pay the taxes, we pay everything. It is recognized by registry of companies. When I consider like the production of yesterday, where I got 50 trays, and the current price now is 8,500. That one, if I subtract, the income goes to 425,000. So the cost of feeding per day is something like 350. When they are at the peak, usually like the previous months, we are getting something like 60 trays on average. So, and the price was 10,000. Farm management basically is done by the 3 boys. And we also come in to supervise what they are doing. First of all, we mix our own feeds here. So we keep it in that store you're seeing. So they know the measurements. We have measured what they are supposed to feed every day. But those ones, to reduce on their activity, we have transformed that one into buckets. We have buckets which are the same measure. So we know a day, we put like 13 buckets. They put in at 7. Then we collect the eggs during that time. So at around 1 in the afternoon, we put in the second feed. But for water, they put in as and when it gets over. So after that, they do the collecting of eggs. We do the recording as we supervise, we as family. Actually, it's unfortunate we have not put the biosecurity at the gate, but biochemicals, usually for our vegetables, we don't. But what we do, we have drugs for these animals. Like for example, we do the deworming every month. That is once a day in a month. Then we do the boosting of the birds. That is, we add a vitamin in water once a month. And in case we don't have any disease, we really don't put in any other chemicals. We don't store the drugs because, you know, we are in town. What we do, when we get a problem, we get a vet person, diagnose, then we do what? We buy from the stores in town, because you see we are within the municipality. We keep the records of eggs. At any one moment, we know how many we have. Then we keep the record of debtors, and obviously for the cash, it's in the bank. It helps us especially in controlling leakages.
This is the fertility chart for each cow that we serve. We take note of the day of the cow number, which we have, the time of the calving. Then we also look at the first time it came on heat. Normally the first time it comes on heat, we don't serve it. Then we look at the second and the third. So sometimes when we serve it at the first calving, or at the first time it comes on heat,
So there we have to control the records. You know, human nature is human nature. We have a proposal which we are trying to sell to some banks and some funding agencies, but we have not started, but we have a vision. The market is within the town and at the borders of Rwanda. We mix feed because, you know, as I told you, human nature is human nature. So you find that if you buy from these shops in town, some of their feeds are not quality. For example, if you take fish, then we have shells, and these ones are got from the lake. And sometimes, you know, people want to make a lot of profit. So usually they add in sand. So what we do, for us, we send for our own fish from Kampala. We go to these factories in town, we get maize branded broken maize, then we mix there. We are sure of the quality we are giving these birds. Source of my water is the national water. It's piped water from national water distribution. We had some calamity some time back. We got a fire outbreak, so everything was gutted down. We had a tank of 10,000 liters, so it also disappeared. We are starting small by small. We also want to consider that one, collection of water harvesting from our roofs. Actually, we don't allow everyone into the farm. What we do, the boys collect the eggs, and the boys do what? Carry the eggs to the vehicle. We put on boots. We don't allow people to come in. The water, you see, we get it from the taps directly to the birds. We don't store it. The containers, we wash them actually with soap and water, then keep them here for drying up. Then early in the morning, we don't wash. We just put in water, then they feed the birds. We have an association, Poultry Farmers Association. So we tried to go into Kabale Farmers Association, which was not pushing us anywhere. We made a small group called Kabale Poultry Farmers. There we communicate to each other about the prices, about the feeds, about diseases, about everything that help us here at the farm. Annually, here at the poultry farm, we get 1.4 in a month. That is net. That is when the production is so nice. So for dairy, we get, at the moment we are getting 100 liters, and the liter goes to 1,000. But we are in a dairy corporation where we just put the milk at the dairy, and they reduce by the costs they incur to preserve that milk. Then we get something like 800 per liter. That is the current production, but usually we also go past that production. The children, we are trying to educate them in the line of our business. We have a child we have sponsored to go to study marketing and branding, because we want to do some value addition at some time in the future. So we want her to help us in that. Others are still young, they are still in secondary, and we have another one in primary. Innovations we have put in place, we have tried to plant our own food. We buy a few things from the market. Vegetables, we have them around. Matoke, we have them around. We also sell manure. A full bag of 100 kilograms, we sell it at 10,000. And in a month, we sell between 80 and 100 bags. That is 1 million or 800,000. Actually, when COVID-19 came, we got a challenge of selling of eggs. The market dropped. We would actually pray that maybe they shouldn't be laying. A tray of eggs, which was previously at 11,000, was selling it at 5,000. And getting people to take it was also trouble. But the good news, by that time, our flock, this flock was young, and the old flock were almost laying it out. So we started laying off the old stock as we are getting some small income to supplement the feeding of these ones. The challenge is basically about the vet doctors around. Actually I don't know the reason why they don't consider poultry as part of what they are supposed to do. You see, you call somebody that I have a problem at the farm, he says, Nkoko. They don't have any passion for poultry. First of all, we have managed to maintain our family. We have paid school fees. We have managed to maintain ourselves. We are not bad off. Secondly, we have managed to expand our land. As you may see, we started across that road. It was a small portion. So, like this one, we can call it 1 acre. Like this 1 acre of land, we managed to buy it through the money we are saving from this project. We also bought something like 20 acres for the dairy farm. Achievements, we have also managed to educate some other friends and family on how to do poultry, and especially ladies. Me, I'm actually passionate when I see an empowered woman. As I talk, I have like 7 people I've initiated into poultry, and they are doing well.